Good evening.
New Zealand win the toss and looks like they'll have a bat. Certainly it looks like the conditions would favour that decision. The bowlers will need to keep things very tight.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Great shot.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. Thrashed away, what a shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Yep. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Over. New Zealand are 12 for none. Madden into the attack now from the grandstand end. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Now then, was there a feint edge? Amazing reflexes, and that stuck. Amazing grab.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
A tidy over and the first wicket to show for it. Nothing less than deserved.
Wait.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Nice bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Wait.
Caught. Gone.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yes.
Nicked it.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Madden from the grandstand end.
Catch.
Fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Chapman is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yes.
Thick edge. Madden shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
13 for 3.
Yeah.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting. Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand are 37 for 3.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers. The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Mitchell will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yes.
Nice shot.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
A few moves made in the field.
Yes. Yeah.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep. Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah, yep. Keeper. Waiting.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Finds the edge. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yeah, yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Super shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Yeah, yep.
End of the over, 10 off it. New Zealand are 58 for 5.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Clear.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting. Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
6 runs added there. New Zealand are 64 for 5.
Yes.
Good work there on the boundary.
Yep.
Huge edge. Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Waiting. Catch it. Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Clear.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Yeah, yep.
End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand are 72 for 5. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep. Catch.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yeah, yep.
Edge! What a ball!
Yep.
They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
Yes.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yeah, yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yes.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yes.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yep.
Big edge.
Yep.
Edge. Unplayable.
Yep. Yep.
Edged it. Confident appeal. Could it be? That's out. Caught.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Waiting.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Yes.
Super piece of timing.
Moving the scoring along with an excellent 6. It's going to need better bowling to prevent a century.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Keeper.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps.
Yep.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Now 115 for 6.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep, that's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes. Yep. Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
End of the over. New Zealand are 128 for 6.
Yep. Yep.
Super shot that. Great shot.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Keeper.
Perfect technique and placement.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Yep.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yep.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep.
Yep.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yes.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes.
Oh my, that's racing away. Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Over. New Zealand are 152 for 6. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the marquee end.
Seifert is now just one away from 100. No doubt we'll see the field come up now. They're not going to make it easy for them.
Yep. Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
This has been a great knock, using all the shots available, plenty of boundaries, and not really giving the bowlers much of a look in.
Yep.
A superb century.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep.
Eight runs added there. New Zealand are 160 for 6. Madden to finish this innings.
Yep.
Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Just about timed that perfectly.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Could be close. Trouble. Oh, gone.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yes. Keeper.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep. Great shot through the gap.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Really good shot there.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah.
Immediately underway with some runs.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 10 for none. Ferguson coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one. That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Lovely.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Needs to be on target.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Nice one.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing?
Hey. No.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
13 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 23 for none.
Yep.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Yep.
Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Santner, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Right off the middle of the bat.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
End of the over. 19 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 42 for 2.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
And with that, they're off the mark.
shots right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Bowler is confident on this one. Pads that one. Big shout. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Wow, that's missed a lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Catch it.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Catch it.
Good bit of timing there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yep.
Good shot. Found the gap.
Keep it.
A couple on offer here. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Waiting.
Good pickup. Big chance.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yeah.
Great timing. Right off the meat of the bat.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Waiting.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
Yep.
A beauty. Brilliant catch.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
New Zealand finished the power play in good shape. They've really kept the score in check and kept pressure on the batters.
Waiting. Yep. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Catch! Yes.
Huge edge. Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
This could be trouble. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Loud appeal. It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Great shot, great timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Lovely. Catch that.
Nicely played.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Waiting. Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wait. Bowlers.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Nice one. Yep, yep.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait there.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
6 runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are 116 for 4. Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Yep, yep. Waiting.
Middle that one, great timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Wait. Up.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gone right through the defences.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Going with pace now. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Stop. Keepers.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Lovely.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yep. Keepers.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep. Good ball.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Over. Sri Lanka are 135 for 5. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Nicked it.
Lovely.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yep, yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Catch him!
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Henry coming back into the attack.
Lovely! Yeah.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Go. Nice one.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Lovely.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
3 added in that over. Sri Lanka are 160 for 5. Going with spin now.
Yeah. Keepers in. No.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle. It raced to the boundary.
Go. Waiting. No.
Out! Good catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Timed that brilliantly.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
That ended up being an easy win in the end, just staying ahead of the game all the way through. Goodbye from all of us in the commentary box, and see you soon.